Are you recording me?
I am recording you. So
live from Oahu, your boy James. Two beautiful girls.
where? Oh, there they are. What's up, my peeps? Welcome to another episode from your favorite urban traveler. Rocking it from Oahu, y'all. That's right, this is the third stop on my annual birthday trip. I'm going to jump into some of the things that I've discovered here, some of the things you should do, some of the things you should not do. Through shipping containers. What you're seeing is me hiking to Manoa Falls, which is on the island of Oahu in Hawaii. Now this is a big deal for me because anyone that knows me knows how much of a fan of walking and things of the sort I am not. Yeah, usually a walk will be my least favorite thing to do, and I don't know what it is, but there's something about being on this island, something about being in Hawaii that will bring every adventurous instinct to the surface. And so I figured I'd rewind back to the beginning so I could show you how I got to Oahu and why I believe there's such an advantage to traveling while black. Now, if you saw the previous video, you already know this is a drone view of the bungalow I stayed in on the Big Island. And this is me leaving that bungalow to head to the airport to fly to Oahu. At first I wasn't going to show this footage, but then I thought it's a part of my journey of how I got to Oahu, so why leave it out? But y'all should know this is really not one of those top things to do on Oahu type videos because I kind of came to Oahu all willy-nilly just hoping to have a good time. And just like that, I'm on Oahu, riding a bus from Honolulu Airport. Yeah, I know. What am I doing on a bus? Where's my rental car? But the way I look at it is I'm from the Bronx and I'm in a semi-big city. I'm used to not having a car in the city. And speaking of the Bronx, this is where it all began for me, 176 and Grand. This was the building we lived in when my mom first put me on a flight to fly solo at 12 years old. This was my bedroom and this was our living room. And my friend Mike, whom you've seen in previous videos, this was their apartment and this was his kid's bedroom. Now the point of all this, aside from the fact that I've known Mike since I was a little kid, at 12 years old, my mom knew she wanted me to see more than just the Bronx. So as much as the Bronx had always been home, she still knew she wanted me to have a broader experience. So I would visit family in different parts of the country. I even went to boarding school. And at that young and impressionable time in my life, I quickly adapted to being around new and different kinds of people. Also, I'd gotten used to wanting to see more. And this is how the urban traveler was born, because you don't get much more urban than being from the Bronx. And being in Oahu is some serious traveling. And being the urban traveler, I am comfortable with mass transit, and I knew the bus was going to drop me off only a block away from the hotel. And aside from paying for a rental car, which I really didn't need, guess what other expense I didn't have to worry about? Parking. Yep, because city parking, especially a touristy city, is nothing less than a pain in the ass. Bamboo is the name that's in front of the driveway of the place I stayed in while in Waikiki. But if I'm being honest, I don't know if this was a hotel or an apartment building because I checked in like it's a hotel, but I booked it on Airbnb. This top corner room right here is my room, and in a minute I'll show you what the view is like from the inside out. Okay, first impressions. Nothing fancy. But I don't need fancy. I'm only gonna sleep here and maybe watch a little TV when I'm not sleeping. It's got a nice view, has 2.5 balconies. Okay. This is one of them. Another nice smart TV where you can watch urban traveler videos. Cool. Now I don't know what this is called where you can open the terrace door, but there's no terrace. But I like it. And I love the view. There's that other balcony I was talking about. It's got a nice little stove, refrigerator, coffee machine. Too bad I won't be cooking up in here. And who doesn't like a nice clean bathroom? Yeah, this room has everything I need to relax in. It's like a little apartment, actually. And here's that terrace door I was talking about. Let's take a little tour down here and see what's up. As you get an idea of what the pool area looks like, I thought I'd let you see what it looks like with a few people in it as well. There's a nice bar area. It's kind of cool. So I ventured out, thought I'd see what's up. Downtown Waikiki. I'm also pretty hungry right now. Maybe I should get something to eat. Alright, so I'm gonna try this burger spot because I like a burger. And I came out because I was gonna go get some soul food, but it would take a while to get there, and this is right outside the hotel. So I figured, let me try this out. Now, for anyone that's already seen the short, you already know. But for those who haven't, I'm gonna walk you through the steps so you can see what's good, what's really good. Banzai burger. Whew. Talk about making a fella a believer. I came here by chance and straight up struck gold. I just happened to find this spot. Like I said, I came out thinking I was going to get some soul food, but that's a little too far, and at this point, I'm way too hungry. Do I really need to explain this? My goodness. But I will share this. When I was a kid, before we moved to Grand Avenue, we were dirt poor. Crazy thing is, I didn't notice. I just thought that was the way it was supposed to be. What I did notice was when we moved to Grand Avenue from what I later realized was a shelter, we started eating better. And I think that's why I never take food for granted. I mean, I didn't know what I was missing because I'd never had it. But once my mother started putting good food on the plate, whew. This has to be 100% the best burger I've ever had in my life. Oh my goodness. And the fries are stupid. Damn. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, these garlic fries are no joke. Wow. No wonder there's such a line. Look at that. It's like mad juicy. Oh my goodness. Oh my freaking goodness. Here I am, my first day, night, I don't know what this is, in Waikiki. Waikiki, and I'm like drunk off of that burger. That's how good it was. My first night out, my first attempt at food, and boom! Hit the ball out of the park. Yo, I seriously can't get over how good that burger was. I think I'll be trying it again tomorrow, because maybe, just maybe, it was so good because I was hungry, starving. Maybe, we'll see. So my hotel along with Banzai Burger are both on Kuhio Avenue, and this is a quick tour of the neighborhood. Some of the prettiest architecture here. Just really where everything blends in with the environment. They seem to have little areas like this where you can just stop, relax, and chill. Stop, drop, and roll. all over Oahu. I love it. They got a cheesecake factory in Waikiki. How crazy cool is that? So much for what that old girl said, huh? The cool thing about being from the Bronx, there's really no place I'm afraid to go, because the last thing that's ever going to intimidate me is a nice neighborhood. And then of course you can just find you a spot on the beach and chill. Me not being a sun worshiper, this was my spot. That is nice. This is called what? Is that an airport? It is an airport, airstrip. Later that day, I met up with a woman who took me over to the east side of the island so that I could see a part of Oahu that most visitors don't get to see. It's really pretty. You know, I've noticed that Hawaii is one of those places that you could just drive into a rainy day, but it's all good because it doesn't last long and it's paradise, so it's not going to mess up your day anyway. So I got to talking to someone and they seemed pretty cool, and apparently I seemed pretty cool to them because they agreed to be my tour guide for the rest of the day. What do you mean?
You said you want to see Kong, right? Like, he's up there somewhere.
Oh, yeah. That is pretty. Don't get out the picture. One of the things I get out of my trips is, most of the things I set up for myself, I'm terrified to do. Yeah, I see them as exciting, and I know the younger version of me would just go jump right in it. But the current version, the one who understands consequences, has fears. Like when I rented a motorcycle last year. That was my first time on a bike in years. And I had to do a road test. Well, not a road test, I had to ride the bike around their property so they could see if I could handle a bike or not. But this was the first time I'd be putting on a helmet in years, and my heart was pounding so hard in my chest. I mean, I was so nervous that I could feel my heartbeat in that helmet. And I kid you not, it took everything I had to simply turn the throttle. But once I did, Yeah, and he gave me directions where to ride and he said bring it right back. And I was like, okay, but don't get it twisted. I was terrified, but I still did it. And that's the excitement you see in me when I bring you my videos. That joy of conquering that fear or other fears like that. That's what you're seeing. Now, I wish I could tell you that that's me on the water, but it's not. Wing foiling is not something I've conquered yet, but it is a reason for me to come back to Oahu because that looks cool. Back on Kuhio Beach on the south shore, the contrast is obvious. This is where the tourists come. But there's also something else. So as I look out onto the water, right, I'm looking out there and I'm seeing a lot of people on surfboards, but nobody's surfing. Everybody's just chilling. It is kind of cool. Like nobody's surfing. I've been out here for a minute and lots of people just sitting way out there. But nobody's surfing. But the one thing both beaches have in common is that it's calm, relaxed, and chill. And guess what else I saw? Brothers that look like me. I gotta tell you, that is one of the big things, the major things that I have loved about being here on Oahu. You see, unlike any other place I've traveled for my birthday, I see a lot of men and women that look like me. And that not only feels good to see, but to know that there is a culture for me here. Now, the first place I considered when I was leaving my room earlier to get something to eat was this place, Hideout. Don't get it twisted, I ain't mad at all that I ended up at Banzai Burger, but this is definitely a good place to end my day.
See, that's a trick. Huh? That was a trick.
Yeah, right?
That took coordination.
Yeah. I can do it counterclockwise as well.
Come on, man, you gotta learn to do the flips and...
Oh, I cannot do that, no way. I'll be breaking everything.
At first.
I might
2 weeks later, they'll fix the windows and you'll be alright. So are you from here?
Yeah, born and raised.
Born and raised?
Born and raised.
Oh, man. How do you like it?
I love it. It would always be home, you know?
Why do you love it? Why do you love it? Yeah, I got a home. I don't definitely necessarily love it.
Even though we grew up in poverty, real poor, there's other places in the world where it's worse to grow up poor. So being in Hawaii,
100%. Yeah.
The history of our people and our land. Really tie it down into like my beliefs. What I like to stand for, you know, it's home, man.
That's cool. That's a good attitude.
Yeah.
Nah, seriously, man. Because I didn't really know how locals felt about being here.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes, like, I was on Kauai last year, and they weren't happy.
Really?
Yeah, they weren't happy. So.
I think of it as like, I want to explore. Like, showing the same respect I show the people down here. Like, when I get up there, I want people to show respect like from a tourist. So like, I understand the tourists that come down here, right?
Yeah.
Show respect, karma, comes back, circle, kind of just pay it forward. Help others out, bro. Others will help you out, you know?
I'm finding that a lot of people act like you. I can only say act because I don't know how you feel. I can only, you know what I mean? I can't say feel like you because I don't know. I'm not inside your feelings. But the way I'm finding that and I'm loving it. I'm loving, I'm like, damn.
I just know a handful of locals, even family members who feel differently than I do.
Right.
But it's definitely, they want to feel that way and hold that burden with them for the whole life. Like me, I'm like, bro, life is short. Let it go. 5 years from now, small things not even gonna matter. Like, bro, like, don't waste your time keeping that in, you know?
Yeah.
Now, this brother has a perspective I can appreciate.
This place has such a cool vibe. Wow. I mean, such a cool freaking vibe. I have never ordered 3 drinks at a bar. Okay, maybe I overstepped. I probably should have stopped at 2. Well, I know what.
Some people call me the space cowboy. Yeah, some call me the gangster.
I was trying to express to James the bartender earlier that it's not automatically great just because it's home. And an example of that is, whenever I go to a bar back in the Dirty Jersey, I cannot help but feel that me being black is a problem for y'all. And I'm being honest, and I got to be specific with it. It's a New York and New Jersey thing, because anywhere else I go in the world, if I'm sitting at a bar alone, people just start talking to me. And I tell you, it's not a sometimes thing. It's in every freaking time I travel away from New York and New Jersey. It's on. If I'm in Europe, if I'm in this country in the South, even if I'm in Utah, Mormon country, people have no problem striking up a conversation with a fella. And when I say every time, I promise you I am not exaggerating. It is literally every time. I usually just don't turn the camera on, but this time I decided to turn the camera on and let it roll.
That's you.
Are you recording me?
I'm recording you,
So
so.
live from Oahu, your boy James. 2 beautiful girls.
Where? Oh, there they are.
Alejandra. But they're not paying attention to me. Yeah. Are you live right now?
Favorite island?
Hawaii.
What's your say?
Hawaii.
No, really. What's your favorite of the 5 popular islands? What's your favorite?
Kauai.
The Big Island?
Kauai.
Hawaii. Oh, she's saying Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Oh, I thought she was saying Hawaii. I'm like, oh,
You're
okay.
like, but which one?
Yeah, which one?
No, Kauai.
Kauai, got it. Okay, why?
Beautiful. The weather,
Uh-huh.
the vibe.
More than Maui? Because James said Maui, the
Oh,
bomb.
I like Hawaii. It's more like Greece.
You been to Greece?
Yeah, we're good.
You been to Greece and what'd you say, China? Greece and China? She's making this up, isn't she? She's making all this up.
More like green. Like green.
Oh, great.
The crazy thing is, this language barrier isn't inhibiting us from getting to know each other or enjoy each other's company at all.
I'm not translating. That's my job.
I want to rebate. I want to rebates because this $100 fee ain't working.
So it's Hawaii.
Let's go. Am I bugging? Does it sound like she's saying Hawaii?
No, but also like
You know her.
Yeah, I know her. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
This is the kind of thing that happens every time I get out of the Tri-State area. All kinds of people are open to having a good laugh with someone like me.
And it's Greece.
It's Greece.
It's Greece.
Like you've been to Greece.
So you're born in China and you're from Greece.
Yeah.
But personally, I like better this one. This is my favorite.
You like
Oahu.
Oahu more than even Kauai?
Yes.
So
I like.
Kauai doesn't have any nightlife?
8 p.m. Yeah.
Damn. Really? Okay, because I'm going there. I'm going there tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it's nice. So it's beautiful.
It's really pretty.
The nature side.
Say it again.
The nature side of it.
Just don't expect a party.
No, don't expect party. Like 8 p.m. Last call food.
Damn, hold on. Why are you scaring me?
No, it's beautiful during the day, but at night. Estas son las mañanitas que cantaban.
Is this Chinese?
Feliz cumpleaños. Happy birthday.
There you go.
Obviously, because I wanted the evening to continue, I had to put the camera down. But it really sucks that a brother can't have this kind of random experience anywhere he goes in the supposed land of the free. And this is the reason why people that look like me should travel more. And it's the reason for these videos, because you should know what it feels like to be respected by damn near everyone you come in contact with. Because let me tell you, it is a wonderful feeling to be respected and to know, like the majority knows, that the color of your skin is not a detriment, it's an asset. So the next morning I got up and I got out. I did a little hike to Manoa Falls because I also wanted to see that natural jungle side of Oahu. Now I'm only giving you 2.5 minutes of that hike in this video, but I'm telling you, this is a really good way to spend 2.5 minutes. Now since you're still watching, go ahead and hit that like button. Let this be my first video that gets 100 likes. And let's show that YouTube algorithm that you want to see more from the Urban Traveler. I am walking through a shipping container. I feel like I'm in a King Kong movie.
Crazy thing right now, I am so high up. My ears just popped. My ears just freaking popped.
The point of this video is, no matter where I go, no matter who I sit with, I am always a brother from the Bronx. I will always remember that, and I will always be humbled by it, but it will never limit me.